Cheers, Barry.
Cheers.
Who's recording?
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
not.
Yeah, I've just got back in. We've just been setting up for a plant sale tomorrow, a big plant sale. So
So
just
are
got
we.
home.
So are we.
Big plant,
Oh, right.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
our village.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Ours is as well. Yeah.
I've got 12 trays of bread trays of plants to take.
Good grief.
Ah,
Well, I had loads for last year as well. I've just kept them and kept them going, you know. But so is everybody, I think. 10 till
Wow.
12, Stallbridge Hall, tomorrow morning.
all
Where's
right.
yours, Barry?
It's at Bradford Peveril. Yeah, little village. Yeah, just outside Dorchester. Yeah. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, we could do both between us.
I grabbed a few plants that I like. She said, help yourself. I've been there for quite a few hours just pricing everything up. So, yeah, grabbed a few little bits that look nice. So, anyway.
But we've decided we're not pricing anything and we're asking for cash donations only.
Oh,
oh,
It's got to be unfolding.
We're not, well, yeah, but it's all going in a tin. We're not touching it.
oh.
Because of this Indian variant, everyone's getting it by the looks of it.
Mm, yeah.
Can't take it. You got to take it seriously, haven't you?
Mm, no.
Particularly as most of the folk there tomorrow are going to be elderly.
Yes. Yeah.
So you know, I'm sticking to the rules. I've just printed a sign that says, yeah.
Mm,
right.
You know, you've got to play by the rules when it's so threatening.
Hmm.
I don't want to be responsible for half the village being wiped out. playing right into the Indians and the Chinese hands, aren't we? No, it's serious business.
Yeah.
mm.
What was I reading in there? There's something. Has anybody read the this month's edition of the Garden magazine from the RHS?
No.
I've got it, but I haven't read it.
There was a short piece on threats to trees, some particular tree.
Ash dieback.
No. I'll go and find it. I think it's something. Might be something to do with box.
Yeah, I'm going to go and find something. I need a refill.
Can you get one for me, Aid?
Yeah, me.
Oh, well.
Red preferably.
How you getting on, Barry? I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, no, fine, thanks. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Just been working a little bit on the bonsais as well. And actually, there's one question I had for you, and that was I sent you a picture last time, photo of my Deshojo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello, Roger.
and you said it needed trimming, but don't trim it yet. So yeah, a lot of the new growth has now hardened off. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it is now the time to. Yeah.
Just about. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I know I can do that. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
We're just trimming back. Don't defoliate.
No.
Don't do anything like that. Just take the long extensions back that are,
Yes.
that are too long.
Yeah.
Ah, Roger.
Hello, Roger.
Good evening, Roger.
Oh my God.
How are you?
Right.
Yes, mate.
It's Nigel, it was ash dieback at Westonburt.
Yeah,
They've got to take down 5,000 trees.
yeah. There was a thing on Kew Gardens, big garden, things with W, on the Sussex-Surrey border, and they're doing the ash dieback. It was on Channel 5 last night.
Right.
I saw some ash trees out today when I was walking, and they were in a terrible state.
Really?
And of course, on top of everything else, they're so late into leaf this year. Anyway, they look awful.
Mm.
Well, that triple group that I've got, that big triple group of ash I've got, I had to cut one down last year because it was oozing sap and the leaves had gone black. And I thought I might save the others. The other two have come up and are quite healthy at the moment. I don't know how long they'll stay. The leaves are just turning from that burgundy colour.
Yeah.
into green. So I'm hoping that they'll all stay upright and not start drooping. If it is,
I
shall-
don't know whether anyone can throw a light on this, but I mean, I've come out in leaf myself very late this year. I don't know what it is.
I'll tell them.
You've had a shave.
There was all the frost in.
Try some BioGold, Barry.
Sorry?
Try some BioGold.
He's been putting it on his breakfast cereal.
Mind you, it's enough pong, doesn't it?
Yeah, doesn't it just?
Still, I am noticing the difference in my trees. Those that are leafed out earlier have had some, and it's beginning to show. They are healthy. Yeah, I'm very pleased.
If you feed them too much, won't it increase the size of the leaf?
Well, it depends how much you give them, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm careful about how many pieces I put in each basket,
yeah.
how many baskets I put on what tree. Depends,
Yeah,
but depends whether you want to grow something on or whether you just want to maintain its health, isn't it?
Yeah. If you get heavy rain, it's going to wash more into the roots, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, then you just, if it's washed through and it's all gone, you don't replace it quickly, do you?
Oh, true. Yeah,
Leave a gap.
yeah,
It's quite, to me, it's an easy way to manage feeding,
yeah.
particularly as I'm going away for a week. Dave will be along in a minute. I've just been on the phone to him.
All right.
He's going to come.
Where did he get to last Saturday?
I don't know. He's been in hospital and had a stent inserted, so he's
Oh, did
he's a bit delicate. But no, he's healthy again, but he's
Yeah.
been out of action for a while. I think he was in Essex last week. I think.
All right.
Yeah. I confirmed the Guggleton for next Thursday.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the diary myself, so I went in there, DM there, but
There he is.
Here we go. Talk of the devil.
oh, yeah, you do look well. You alive, Dave, or what? It's
I'm
just-
alive. I'm just looking. I've got some things here. Hang on a minute.
oh,
Being recorded. Continue. Yes, here I am. Good evening, all.
Okay.
Good evening, David.
Barry again. You're getting a bit of a regular.
I heard you were going to be on here, so I thought, well, I can't miss it.
Hang on a minute. I've got to adjust my sound.
Adjust your what?
My sound.
Oh,
Pardon?
I get intermittent sound if I have it on too loud.
did you say you'd had some hearing aids fitted, Dave?
Don't you start tone everywhere I go. It was mentioned to me while I was in the place I've just been.
Oh,
Do you not feel you need hearing aids? I said, I don't feel I need hearing aids. Everybody else does, but I don't.
Don't hear what you want to hear.
we all need speaking aids.
Well, most of the time I'm on my own, so it doesn't really matter, does it? I have my television turned up to 100.
You wonder
Just
why
wake
you
up the
got
rest of
David
us.
wrong.
How about the people at the bottom of the road? Are they happy?
Well, I'm at the top of the hill, so the sound does get, when the summer really gets going, I open all the windows, and Friday night there's usually some quite nice music on, and I turn it up full volume on the TV and the sound bar, and they don't like it, they have to shut their windows.
Are these the neighbours that you're suing?
No, they're suing him.
I'm not suing them at the moment. I'm on my architect just at the present.
Oh,
And
and he hear your music?
when I get dealt with him, I'll get to someone else.
Oh dear. Oh well.
How's everybody? Keeping well?
Yeah, all good.
Right. Looking nice. That's a nice tree there, Nigel.
yes, it is.
I'd love to know what type of acer it is.
Ian will come later on. He'll give you blind. You'll be complete science.
Who will?
Ian,
Nigel.
Ian
Ian.
on the internet.
He'll tell you what its mother, father, and children and the offsprings are likely to look like, whether they be black or brown.
It's just going over now, so it's heading towards its green leaves.
I take it it's a Japanese Acer. It's not a trident. I can't see very well.
Oh, it's got the 5 fingers, not the 3.
Yeah, it's got 5 fingers. Right. Okay.
I was given it some years ago.
Mm.
A lovely lady in Exeter. Her husband had died,
Yeah.
and she gave it to me.
You see on the Facebook sites, you see lots and lots of people putting up Acers and saying, "Can somebody tell me what this is?"
Yeah,
And they don't realise there's over 1,000 varieties.
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
never knew that.
And on top of that, a lot of the ones used for bonsai, because they're not grafted, they're just wild seedlings, so then they're not a named variety anyway.
They're
So
very incestuous, aren't they, Acers?
trying to, unless it's very obvious, like a Deshojo or something like that, it's very difficult to tell
It is.
what they are.
Hmm.
And frankly, most of the time, it doesn't matter.
Maple, isn't it?
If they look nice, that's all. it
If they look nice, yeah.
you treat them the same way anyway.
Sorry?
You treat them the same way,
Uh,
basically. In the main, you treat them the
in the
same
main,
way.
in the main, yeah, but
Yeah.
there are differences. I mean, for
Yeah.
instance, like a Kiyohime, the dwarf ones, you do need to treat them a bit differently, because
Yeah,
they grow
yeah.
differently, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, by and large, it's much the same. Yeah. But no, it tickles me when people put a picture up, and all you can see is just about the outline of a tree or something, and they expect you to know what variety it is.
Yeah.
I went to some lovely gardens a couple of days ago in Minton Magna, not far from us, and I thought of you, Aid, because
Did you? Ah,
I was walking around in the gardens there, and they had this fully grown, huge Katsura, maple. Yes, it was amazing.
oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mm.
Was
Wow.
it in a reasonable pot, Barry?
Sorry?
Was it in a reasonable pot?
No, yeah, it was a big tree. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
really.
yeah,
But that looked fantastic.
yeah, it really did. Yeah, I must go back there in the autumn, for the smell. Yeah.
Pick up the seeds then.
Hey, yeah, then there's an idea. Yes.
It's Tony, he'll propagate them.
Yeah, I'll be there first. I'll pick them all up, Barry. Don't worry. Nice there, isn't it? There's hardly anybody ever there when I go.
No, we were the only ones there. I mean, it had rained, but we were the only people walking around. It's one of my favourite gardens. It's beautiful and not well known. Stacked with acers, magnolias, rhododendrons. It's a beautiful garden. Yeah,
Called again,
That's
please.
Minton Magna, is it?
yeah, Minton Magna. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And is that privately owned?
If you're a historic houses member, then it's free. Otherwise, I think it may be £6 entrance, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mile circular walk,
Mm.
and
Oh, wow.
it's absolutely stunning. It's really, I think it's beautiful.
No,
And they've got these waterfalls, all man-made, that just graduate down and down and down and down. It's fabulous.
So
It's nearest
what
town.
direction is it from you, Barry?
No,
So
nearest
if you go
place.
on to the A37 direction Dorchester
Yeah.
from me, and then just follow the signs for Cernabus,
Oh, yeah. Right.
Sherburn,
Over that.
and I think it's maybe the A354, not too
Right.
sure, B354.
So it's
and,
out that way. Right. Okay.
Yeah, go through Cernabus, and then after Cernabus, it's Minton Magna.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Might have
Yeah.
a look.
It's on the road from Sherburn to Dorchester, isn't
Go
it?
down to Sherborne and down
Oh,
the
right.
road.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. It really is absolutely stunning. And now is the right time, just the right time to go because of the rhododendrons.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely stunning.
2.5 hours from here.
How far?
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, Nigel.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
About an hour from here, I should think.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's about that from here.
Mind you, we've got Rosemore down the road
You have indeed. So,
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Well, you can always pop in here for tea and cake afterwards. It's only £10 a head.
That's an
What,
extraordinary.
tea and cake at your
Is
place?
that the full silver service, Barry, or do we just get the commoners one for that?
I didn't charge you. I didn't charge you when you came here. I should have done.
Oh, yes, I saw a lovely garden there. Oh, my God. Yes. Something to be seen. Yeah.
The garden isn't finished yet, Barry. but we're
Right.
getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah.
there.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. Amazing what you've done there. Yeah. Fabulous. Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, actually, I found a. Sorry, I was just going to say for people, I found a new nursery, but I guess it's out this way a bit. Mac Penny's. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Interesting story behind it. It was a little old lady owned it about 75 years ago, whatever it was, and her initials are MAC, and she used to sell everything in pots for a penny.
Penny.
And yeah, so it has now been called Mac Penny's after her. And the present owners, I think they've been there a long, long time. I don't know, 40 plus years, whatever. And yeah, the plants it's a true nursery, not a garden centre.
Right.
And
Oh, lovely.
yeah, they've got a good range of plants and very, very well priced.
And
Yeah.
where's that then,
A
Barry?
penny.
It's going out towards Chichester.
Yeah.
I think it's Bramsgrove or something it's called, Brimsgrove, something like that. Yeah, yeah. But if they've got, it's a website, it's well worth yeah, looking up if you're that way. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. 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 I've got a couple of aces from them, one which I want to turn into a bonsai.
Lovely.
Yeah, some rhodies. The rhododendrons were £16.50. I mean, that's, you know, a good £10 cheaper than garden centres.
Mm.
Yeah, good prices. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Bit of a trek.
Yeah, it will be for you. It was an hour. Yeah, hour for me from here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
So has anyone brought any photos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, good. That was nice.
I put some on.
Yeah, go on then, Rog. Let's have a look.
Greg, gonna put some pictures on, mate. All right, I've got my geek with me. See, he's gonna sort it out.
You geek.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'll be all right. I've got my 7-year-old granddaughter coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
There we go. And just press the arrows like I did last time.
Yeah.
All right. And when you're done, press the red button at the top.
Yeah. Everybody see that?
Yes.
Hmm.
This is the one I bought at the show. Remember when I came up, Adrian?
Yes.
It's just coming out in flower.
Oh, I can see just coming out. Yes, yes, you reminded me. Mine are just coming out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really beautiful.
Lovely. Very nice.
There's the other one. That was another one very similar, right beside of it. Just coming
Okay,
out in
nice.
flower. Looking really good. There's the Acer out in leaf now.
Oh, the hollow trunk one. Yeah.
That's right, the one we
Look
worked
at
on.
that.
Wow.
That's really done well this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've got to
Nice
take a
pot.
lot of leaves out of it because it was so full.
Yeah. Is that a different pot, Roger?
No, the same pot.
Same one.
The same one is what, you know, when we worked on it.
Mm.
Yeah. Lovely color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super.
And there's the other one with the hollow right through. That's coming out. in
Oh,
full.
yeah.
That's gorgeous. Really come out nice. That's where I did the job for the old boy and he sold it to me cheap.
Very nice, Roger.
But he didn't want any more work done, Tony. I asked him.
Oh, I can't now. I've got the doctor's just texted me today. Did I want to start taking statins?
Oh, the
Bit of a worry.
old redwood.
Ah, I was
That's
trying to work
wow.
out what it was. Yeah.
That come out really nice, that has. Yeah, I've not trimmed it at all. That's just how it's come out in leaf.
Hmm.
Yeah, I keep its feet in water all the time. And it
Yeah,
keeps
they
the
like
moisture
water,
from it.
don't they?
Hmm.
There's a hornbeam just come out in leaf.
Yeah.
That's really done well.
Yeah, that looks nice roots on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really come on well. When I got that, there wasn't a leaf or a branch on it.
Where did that one come from, Roger?
One of the guys in my bed sits, he had it, and he nearly lost it. It was virtually dead when I brought it home.
Yeah.
So I fed it and just looked after it for a year, and it came back and started shooting out like this. And I've had it, about 4 or 5 years to get to this stage.
Mhm.
Like you said, the root structure was there, but there was no actual branches on it.
Yeah.
At all. It all died off.
What's that tree right over the back then?
Pardon?
What's that tree right over the back? The yellow one.
Another maple.
Beautiful,
Oh.
that is.
That's beauty, that is.
Mm.
And this year, I haven't lost one branch on it. Usually, I get a bit of dieback, but not this year. Everything's come out fantastic on it.
Hmm.
Lovely.
It's
What
about
soil have you got?
It's in a pot,
Okay.
yeah, but it's
Right.
it's about 6 foot tall.
Wow.
Oh,
It's a ginkgo.
Yeah.
lovely.
Come out. Really looking good. There's the one root over rock. This is the one I'll be bringing up for sale, Adrian.
Oh, will you?
Yeah,
All right. Okay.
okay.
Oh.
There's another redwood. Now this one totally died off in the center.
That's a deadwood redwood.
Yeah, deadwood redwood. And then all of a sudden it shot from the base. And that's the results of it. So what I want to do is hollow out the old main stem and bring the branches into it.
Yeah.
So they grow into it.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
But weave
There's
them
the
back
other
in.
maple. Pardon?
You're going to weave them back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought I'd do.
Nice.
It's a good
There's the
idea.
other maple on the right hand side, as you can see.
Mm,
Yeah.
Lovely.
Ah, that's the Acer japonicum, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. Lovely.
There's another trident.
You got too many tridents, Roger.
That's why I'm bringing them up to sell. This is the English elm.
Nice.
That's really come out nice. And at the bottom there, where you see the young shoot, it's replacing a branch that broke off or died off.
Ah, yeah,
So
they
I'm
do
letting
that
one come
sometimes.
through to replace it.
Mhm.
But I got that one off Ron Haywood. Yeah,
Have you
many
painted
years.
have you painted your fence recently, Roger?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
It took 10, what have you, 15 5-litre tubs to do it all.
Was that lockdown painting?
Yeah, lockdown, yeah. Yeah,
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
and there's a blue cedar.
Oh, very nice.
That's really
Nice.
yeah, beautiful.
Yes. Mm,
Yeah, I'm really
beautiful
pleased with that.
blue.
Yeah, and the curved pot is what I got off a bloke in Bath. We went up to a show in Bath,
Yeah.
and he was selling pots, and that the inside of that, the curve matches the color of the branches. Beautiful
Yeah.
Mm.
foliage. There's another one over the rock.
Another trident. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Did you
done
get
really
a
well.
job
They-
lot somewhere, Roger?
Pardon?
Did you get a job lot somewhere?
Yeah, Adrian's trying to plug them to me. Yeah. There's the old white pine. That's really done well. That's the one I bought off that guy in Bath who
Yeah.
was selling up to move away.
Ah.
When I got there in the morning, he wanted 350 for that. And he still had it on the way when I was coming out. I said, I'll give you 150, and I took it home. I did quite well with it. He didn't want to take it home, so he said, I got to get rid of it. So I took it home. And there's that one again. Really nice, that. I'm pleased with that.
Mm. It is nice.
And that's that one's just come out in flower.
That pyracantha.
Yeah,
Now, while you've got that there, Roger,
yeah,
I got 3 pyracanthas.
yeah.
2 of them get dark, almost black blotches on the leaves.
Really?
Yeah. Anybody else experience that with pyracantha?
Yeah, one of mine does as well. I've got 3.
Yeah. Have you any idea what it is, Nigel, that causes it?
No, I just clip them off and
Oh yeah, I pull them off, but
Yeah.
yeah, I just
I put it
Um,
down to a fungus or where it's sat in the garden. I haven't got a definitive place for it.
The funny thing is, I've got 3, and one of them never has that problem, and
Yep.
the other 2 do. But I believe there are 2 species of pyracantha
Ah,
and umpteen different varieties. So it might be something to do with that. But yeah, it's a real pain, isn't it? You get that lovely new growth, and then
Yeah.
you get these black blotches on it, so you have to pull the leaves off.
yeah.
This is a different species to one we bought when we went to Belgium.
Yeah,
Totally different. That's not even coming out in flower yet.
no, there are 2 species. Yeah.
Mine is cutting off a huge one I've got covering the fence in the front garden. And that happens to on the sort of mother plant, if you like. The blotchy
There's
leaf.
a little one,
Oh,
trident, on the side of the pond. Very pleased with that. That's just come out in leaf.
that's a trident, is it, Roger?
Yeah,
It's got,
tricolor. Yeah, it's got 3 or 4 colors in it, and it's done the same every year.
well,
I
that's
think it's a bit of a-
that's most unusual.
I think it's a hybrid,
Yeah,
but it's a beautiful color.
yeah, very nice.
Really come out
Mm.
nice.
That's nice.
The garden's looking good, Roger.
Yeah, very pleased with it this year.
Mm,
Yeah, and the fish are doing well.
are they?
Haven't lost any fish. No. And the sturgeon, he's getting bigger than ever.
Is he worth catching yet?
Wow. I think he might be actually. He's about 4 foot 6 long.
I'll bring the rod down next time.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Well done. That's
Very
lovely.
nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Very
Mm.
pleased with it.
Mm.
Yeah.
very nice. What's that behind it, that Acer? Is that a Deshojo?
No. No, that's just a big maple that's growing in the soil. In the soil beside my pot. That's one of the first maples I planted when we moved here about 30 years ago.
It's too dark for Jashojo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the
Hey,
attributes.
Joe,
Oh, hello. I just realised Mike's joined us.
Good evening.
Hello, Mike.
Nigel.
Hi, Mike.
Good evening. I've just spent 20 minutes looking at a screen that says, please wait.
No wonder you look so pissed off, Mike.
Yeah, after this last week, that was the last straw.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
Yeah.
Sorry, shouldn't laugh.
Eventually, after please wait, it came on. There was a message from Nigel at 7 o'clock wanting the link to this program. But I was a bit late by the time he got it.
Well, thank you, Adrian, who I actually sent another email to Adrian as a sort of backup. So thank you, gentlemen.
Anybody else got any trees?
Who's got any pictures? I've got a couple.
Chris? I'm gonna get off this one, mate.
Yeah, I've got some. But
Just push that one.
I'll put mine. I've only got a couple.
Did that. That's it now, is it?
what are you eating, Barry?
Yeah. Hang on. I'll only start the screen sharing. Yeah.
It's a very nice, I don't know, sort of almond tart that Jen made.
Oh,
We're very, very pleased for you.
shame you can't share. Shame you can't share that on Zoom, isn't it?
Along with all the wine that's been drunk.
Right, there, you saw this picture a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
With the great long branches. I've trimmed it and it's leafed up. So I'm going to try and find. No, that's not
Oh,
it.
that's a funny leaf.
That's a funny. Yeah, that's a cactus, I think. Mm.
Somebody gave me this collection for Christmas 2 years ago.
Wow.
You lucky.
And my cousin is a cactus expert. So he said, put them in a bowl and it looks much nicer. Well, the people that gave them to me came to lunch today, so I thought I'd better put them on the windowsill.
Yeah.
They didn't comment. Shame. Now I want to go the other way, but the arrows are gone, so I'll have to stop for a minute and change pictures. Hang on. Share screen. Share screen. Oh, go away. Why can't I get rid of that then? See all photos. No. Don't know what's happened here.
Nope.
Oh, there we are.
There we go.
There it is. Look.
That's it. It's it.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Wow.
Can you enlarge that?
Possibly.
At the top middle, there's a magnifying glass.
Ah, there we go.
That's too big.
Shrink it down. There we go.
Can't see the chop now, can you?
No,
What is it, Tony?
Zelkova.
Ah,
Yeah, I took it to Thorngrove Nursery where they have an open day once a year, and we use their classrooms for our Saturday morning workshops. And I took it along with me to get some advice from Ian and Jeff. And they both said cut the top off because it was about 3 or 4 times taller than that. And so I cut the top off, and that left nothing. There were no branches, no buds, nothing. And it's just grown away.
Yeah.
How long ago was the cut?
About 3 years ago. So yeah, I'm satisfied.
Did they suggest anything about the roots, Tony?
No, that was to follow.
Ah, right, okay.
Thorngrove, is that the one at Melbourne Port?
No, Gillingham.
Yeah.
No, the one at Melbourne Port's now a housing estate.
Oh,
Yeah, wheat something, wasn't it?
that's why they don't sell my cards anymore.
Right, so that's the Zelkova, and now what was the other one? Photos. Go back to there. Here is today's picture.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Wallflower.
that's beautiful.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Mm,
Look at that.
That's
Funny.
nice.
mm.
But as you can see, this year's growth is already up here. Look, going skywards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm going to leave it on just to see whether it gets long enough to include in the fountain. You know, and it's green on the tip, so
That's nice, Tony.
Mm, just
Tony,
nice.
what do you do with the bits that have flowered? That I mean, did you?
down here, these bits.
Yeah, did you wire them down, or are they naturally like that?
No, I wired them down.
Yeah, and when they've finished, what do you do? Just chop them all off?
I don't know.
Ah, you don't. Okay.
No, I've chopped. Remember, I chopped one off last month on the video. I chopped one off
Yeah.
to see what to do next when it grew, to see the pattern of growth, you know.
It's lovely.
But
Mm.
I've got 2 more that are in full flower that are upright, you know. But I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to concentrate on this one
Yeah.
because it's
Lovely form. Beautiful.
yes, yeah, it is. The only trouble is the roots are a bit unsightly. So there's nothing.
You can correct that when you repot and
Yeah.
next
Yeah, it
time.
looks like somebody bending over.
Yeah, I
Tony.
was gonna say that's
Well, with a wild hairstyle, yeah,
yeah.
with pink hair. Anyway, that's the Tamaris.
Change the angle on
Lovely.
it, didn't you?
Did it flower last year, Tom?
Oh yeah, it flowers every year.
So
Hmm.
what happened last year when it's finished flowering
The
with those branches?
branches just got thicker.
Yeah, but
All
did
right.
they green up? They produce leaves or
I don't know, can't remember.
right?
But I'll
How old is that, Tony?
about 7 years.
Hmm.
My next door neighbour was pruning his big tree, and I
Mm.
said, "Chuck one of those branches into my garden when you're finished." So he did,
Hmm.
and I made 6, I think.
So
Yeah.
you just rooted them, did you, Tony?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
Brilliant.
They're lovely.
gap in my education about controlling the roots and placing the roots. That's what I need guidance on, because otherwise I grow quite a lot from cuttings.
Yeah.
How much longer do the cascades get then? Do they go any longer than that? Or is
Not
that it every
really.
year?
I
No.
wouldn't think.
It's about the same length.
Mm.
Every year.
Hmm.
Yeah, they just get thicker. I'm hoping. Well, you can see down here, the branches will get thicker,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm hoping some of these will do and hold their shape. So I'm quite prepared to trim out this new upright growth
Yeah.
as long as these keep their colour, and you know they'll lose. What we didn't realise until Saturday was that the flowers are actually white.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah,
This pink that you can see are the is it the calyx, the little shell that the flower sits in?
Oh, right.
They're the pink bit, and then when the flower bursts, it's white. So little tiny. You know, I rave over the blackthorn flowers.
Yeah.
These are about a tenth of the size of a blackthorn flower, but they're identical in shape.
But it's more volume, isn't there?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, it is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a whole coastal hedge of it down at Abbotsbury,
Is
which
that-
is quite amazing. Yeah, I've got one in the garden actually, so you give me an idea there.
Yeah.
Just take some hardwood cuttings or semi-ripes.
do an
and-
air layer.
Yeah,
Mm.
or air layer, yeah.
Yeah. Or just dig the whole thing up, Barry.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
All of a share of it then.
I've got some blackthorn on that I've been promised. A friend of ours at the church has just chainsawed it down.
Oh,
I said, "Do you need help digging it out?" And he said, "Yeah." How many? He said, "Oh, 3 or 4."
Yeah.
I don't know how
Whoa.
big. They're probably, going to make decent bonsai if I can get them out in one piece.
yeah.
See how much damage he's done with the chainsaw.
And you haven't cut down too short.
No, well, I'll have a look.
Yeah.
He's in Gillingham somewhere, so I'll go and find him.
Oh, that's nice.
I was at Thorngrove. I was telling Jeff last week, and what was it this week? It might have been Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, I think it was Monday. And I asked the manager there when we could come back, and he said,
Yeah.
"Well, after the 21st of June, but we can have the new classroom, which is about 2 or 3 times the size of the room we've been using."
Many years, sorry,
Go on.
many years ago, between Milton on Stour and Gillingham, there used to be a bloke selling bonsai. Anyone
Yes.
recall?
Yeah, there was. I remember that many, many years ago. Yes. Near Gillingham.
I had a commission at Painter Barn at Milton on Stour. We went into Gillingham for lunch, and we saw this bungalow and chap selling bonsai. And they all had terribly curled up roots. They're all so crammed into pots.
Mm.
And it was long ago, yeah.
Yeah, long time ago.
No sign of a bonsai person in that area now.
No,
We went to some pub in Gillingham for lunch. My son and I, we sat in the window seat. We were the only people there except for one old boy by the bar, who eventually turned round to the barman and said, "It's always busy like this on a Monday, isn't it?"
Mary's just come back with the shopping from Gillingham to Waitrose. I can hear the bags rustling, but she's not singing, Mike, so you're all right.
They're coming tomorrow night.
Oh,
Oh, God.
well,
Well, they don't charge extra for bank holiday weekend delivery.
oh, I'm glad Mary went.
No, it's free actually.
Oh. All right, well, that's my my offerings for
That is
tonight.
very nice, Tony. Very nice.
Yeah, very. I like that. Lovely.
Mm, yeah.
Beautiful.
Very pretty. True.
Mm,
Mm.
very
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah, okay, stop share. Anyone else?
Beautiful cascade.
I've got some.
no, go on, Ed. I've got some as well, but
All right, let's see if I can get them up. I've had problems with my laptop tonight, but oh, here we go. Let's see.
Glad someone has.
Fine, Chris, tomorrow. If you get any problems, give us a shout. Don't worry.
Hope this works.
Come on, Patrick.
I was going to ask you about your laburnum.
Talk amongst yourselves. Here we go. Oh, it's actually going to work, I think. Sorry, who was that?
Barry.
Ah,
Yeah,
my
I was going to
laburnum.
ask you about your laburnum. I really want to get
Oh,
one.
Oh, they're looking fab at the moment. If it's ever-
Yeah,
if
I've
this
got a
ever
full-grown
comes
tree,
up.
but I'd like a bonsai.
Yeah.
Air layer.
Ah,
Three
Oh, you
down
might-
years ago, laburnum. I'll tell you what, the wood's hard. Very, very hard wood.
Right.
Is it?
Yeah. We had a job to cut it.
Yeah, they use it in wood turning.
Oh, this is taking its time. I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. We might get there in a minute. As I said, my laptop's been running really, really slowly. Can you see anything yet?
Yeah, just a row of trees.
Ah, right, a row of trees.
Thumbnails.
Okay, field maples.
Thumbnails.
Right. We were talking about Dave Gladwin.
Double click on civil.
Yeah.
What we've
Sorry?
got is a load of thumbnails.
Have you?
Yeah,
I've
Yeah.
double clicked on that
Right.
and it's right. Okay. So you can't see this then. Well, that's
No.
I've got 8 thumbnails.
yeah.
yeah.
I double clicked on that and it opened up, but you can't see it.
No.
No,
How strange.
Slow. It's a big file, I expect.
No, my laptop's just been misbehaving.
All right.
Have you got rid of all the old temporary files, Adrian?
Uh,
I'm making a lot of noise.
well, there you go, Nigel. I don't understand these things.
Disk cleanup.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to go through disk cleanup
No, no.
right now.
No.
You're still on thumbnails, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's okay.
Any suggestions? Because I've got it opened up.
Get smaller files next time.
Oh, thanks.
Not a mention.
No, I mean, is there anything I can do right now? Because
No.
I've opened I've got a full size picture. It's opened up, and according to this, I'm sharing the screen.
No.
No,
No,
we've
we've still
got
got the
thumbnails here.
thumbnails.
Unshare and start again.
Well, pop out to the garden and bring them all in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Trouble is with the light in here, you wouldn't see them very well. Perhaps somebody else can do their thing while I try and open this up and
All right.
All right.
yeah.
Go on then, Jeff.
Helps to share first, doesn't it?
Yeah,
A bit.
Right.
The other day, I was called out into the garden. Oh, come and look at this. And on my field maple, when it gets there, here we go.
oh,
Oh,
A
yes.
little white spider,
Oh
ever so small. You can see how small he was
yeah.
from the size of the leaf. It's a field maple. And he was on, and it looks like he's eating something.
yeah,
That's an insect of some description.
Yeah.
It's not all that sharp. I don't know what it is. Don't know what.
You're not sure? You sure it's not a piece of biogold he's eating?
No. Well, on the leaf.
Well, he's picked it up, hasn't he? Off the.
Right then.
It looks
No.
like he's eating a fly or
Oh,
something.
Yeah.
you can see the wing, you can see the two
Yeah.
wings at the bottom,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
dragonfly.
No. One of the butterflies had stopped him. It was. So that was that one. And over the past
Oh.
2009, this was.
Mm.
We were in the Churchville town.
Oh yeah.
I did an air layer on this maple. This was 12 weeks from the air layer.
Oh,
Oh, it's
There's,
Anton.
there's a 10-year younger
Yeah.
Anthony. We took it off and then we put it into the pot.
I can see why you air layered it.
Yeah, it was horrible. This was a horrible stump, and this died. The stump didn't grow, which I was a bit surprised at, really.
Mm.
He was probably embarrassed, Jeff.
Yeah.
That
That was the stump.
Yeah,
There's another one of him, and that's what it looks like today.
Oh. Wow.
yeah.
Very nice.
It's in full leaf now.
Mm.
There's a branch, I think it's that one, which comes quite low down.
Mhm.
And I've been thinking for the last 8 or 9 years whether to take it off.
Yeah.
Nothing like a quick decision, is it?
Yeah, exactly. But I've decided I probably won't. I'll probably decide to leave it.
Yeah.
The root base is quite nice.
That's good.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. I would say this was 2009. I did it, and that's the way it looked this afternoon.
Have you
Oh, well
repotted
done.
it, Jeff, since?
Sorry,
Have you repotted it?
I did it this year actually. Yeah,
Yeah. That's good.
Very
I've only
nice.
done it a couple of times.
Nice. Yeah.
Mm.
That's good and healthy.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's fine. It's just an ordinary Acer palmatum.
Mm.
Whatever. So that was that. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. That all you got?
Yeah,
I
Shall
thought
I
you
have
had,
another go?
I thought you
yeah,
had
go on.
one tree.
I'm gonna. Right. Let's try this. Come on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we went to Monkton Elm today. I couldn't manage to get around very much. But Sue went to use the vouchers that the kids had given her for a birthday present.
Yeah.
We paid the money at the till. Driving home, she realised she hadn't used the bloody voucher.
Right, we've got a picture this time, Aid.
Yeah,
We've got a full-size picture.
Yeah,
Yay! Right.
that was the one I wanted.
That's the one you wanted. Right. Okay. Dave Gladwin selling all of his trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I went over to help him go through them and try and work out, you know, what was what and what they might be worth. And of course, while I was there, I had to, you know, relieve him of one or two.
Oh, yeah, there's bound to be too many.
Yeah, and we pretty well looked through them all, and I looked down because these were right down on the ground, so all you could see was just the foliage. And I
Yeah.
said, "What's that down there, then, Dave?" And he picked it up and he said, "Oh, these are some field maples I put together." And I said to him, "Bloody hell!" I said, "I'll have that." And it just so happens, I've got to find the arrow here, haven't I? For
Yeah, there it is.
where
Left it.
Well, I can see it.
I can't because all your mugs are in the way. Anyway, no, got your. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Anthony flogged me this pot at the last Guggleton that I went to.
Mm.
Yeah,
Nice pot.
Yes, it's oh crikey, what's his name?
John Pitt.
yeah.
John Pitt. Sorry, the name escaped me for a moment. Yes, because when I saw this group, I thought I've got a pot at home that will fit that perfectly.
Well, you had to have it, didn't you?
Sorry?
You had to buy it. That's all.
Ah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
So I
have the
had to
pot.
buy it, and I brought it home, and not the best time for repotting, but it didn't need a lot of, you know, it didn't need a lot of trimming or anything.
No.
It almost came straight out and straight back in there.
Yeah.
And I thought that was bloody lovely,
Lovely perspective, isn't it?
really nice.
Yeah.
it is.
I've done a little since to, I don't know if you can see those two trunks that are leaning in towards the main trunk on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've done some work with a couple of sticks to push them across more to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, very, very pleased with that. It's really, really nice. I think it's going to be absolutely lovely. But yeah, Jeff is keen on groups of field maples as well, and I've now got two groups because I already have one. But I couldn't resist this
That's
offer.
nice.
Absolutely lovely.
You couldn't leave it behind, could you?
I couldn't leave that behind, no.
No.
Nor could I leave behind this little potentilla that he
Oh,
had.
that's nice.
Yes. Very, very nice.
I like the pot it's in. Because well,
Yes,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue pot, yellow flowers, that'd be
Yeah.
lovely. It's,
Yeah.
the flower buds are just starting to show at the moment.
Yeah.
So that was really nice too.
You left some stuff behind for other people.
I have.
Yeah,
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Sorry?
I said, oh, good.
Yeah, yeah. But I didn't leave this Berberis behind. I'd seen this one before because he's brought it down to the club to work on it, which is really quite nice. I'm not sure about the little baby one sitting to the left.
is that another one on the left?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's
take it out
attached.
of your pocket.
Yeah, I might do. Dave wasn't sure what to do with it either, but it's got a lovely old trunk on there, so that had to come home as well.
Be good for a little accent, wouldn't it? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this isn't one of Dave's. This is just
No.
one. Yeah, yeah. What do you call it? This one.
I think Hawthorne, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there's a name for it, isn't there?
Scarlet.
Paul Scarlet.
Scarlet.
That's right. Yeah, I've had this for many, many years. It was a full-sized one, but it was. I hated it because it just, well, it came from Peter Chan's actually. My parents bought it for me for a birthday, and it had a horrible S-shaped trunk. And I chopped the top off and then just laid it over on its side, and I've been happy with it since.
Very nice, yeah.
Rather than having that horrible S-shaped trunk, I really didn't like it.
A lovely crown on it.
Yeah, it's coming on. It's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
The flowers tend to just come on the top, though. That's a bit of a problem, but never mind. That's my hawthorn in full flower at the moment.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's lovely. I really
that is
like that.
lovely, yeah. I like your pot.
That came with it.
Yeah.
That was one of John Stewart down in Exeter.
Yeah.
He sold off all of his trees.
Yeah.
And I went to the auction and bought that. Yeah. But it's flowered. It didn't flower very well last year, but this year it's been really, really good. Yeah. And
how do you
sorry?
persuade a hawthorn to flower?
Sorry?
How do you persuade a hawthorn to flower?
I think you just wait.
You don't.
Wait a lifetime, basically,
Yeah.
Nigel.
I've got several, and they're nice trees, but flowers, nil point.
Yeah, I've got two others. Never had a flower on them. But Mike, was it?
Yeah, my oldest, I've had for seedling since 1985. I had two little flowers last year.
Yeah.
It's quite a few more this year. But another one, which I did from a whip about 5 or 6 years ago, that's got quite a few, about a dozen flowers on this year. But 1985 to last year without a flower, I was beginning to get more than depressed,
1985. So what's that? 35 years.
Yeah.
A bit tedious,
36.
isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's how long you've got to wait, Nigel, apparently.
Okay.
It's just
Taking me about 190 by then.
one of the things I like about this is the lichens that grow up the trunk here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely
That's nice.
lovely.
Lovely. Very nice. indeed.
Really gives it a feeling of age.
I love
And
the
it
pot.
probably is quite old. But
Yeah.
Nigel, I think that, joking apart with hawthorns it's just time.
Right.
So if you can get hold of something that's more mature, then it's probably going to flower sooner rather than later.
And
How
these
about
parts it's called
increasing the feed?
Exmoor.
Sorry?
How about
These
increasing the
parts it's
food,
called
Reggie?
Exmoor.
Now you're talking about two of you talking at once like that.
No, I said, what about for increasing the feed?
The feed. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that would help.
No.
In fact, quite the opposite. Because if you feed a hawthorn a lot, all you're going to get is leafy growth.
Yeah.
I tried that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, what were you trying to say, Nigel?
Getting aged ones out this way, it's called Exmoor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I had a chap came in the studio when I had some in the studio years ago, and he wasn't into bonsai, but he was a plant scientist. And he said the best way to get them to flower, which basically is to produce fruit, is to scare them.
So,
He
yeah.
said if they think they're going to live forever,
Yeah.
there's no need for them to procreate.
That's right.
It's when their life is threatened, then nature makes them procreate,
Mm.
which is produce fruit,
How
which
do you
is
do
flower.
that? You sneak up behind them and go boo.
So get the gun barrel out.
Get the chainsaw out.
Yeah.
Do it, Toad.
Hey, that'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't be scared,
lovely.
Michael.
I don't know.
Let them dry out.
I think what he's saying is, yeah, I mean, you've got to
Usually a letter from the customs and excise does the trick.
don't mollycoddle them. Don't make life too easy for them.
That's
But
right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get one that's already collect one, Nigel, that's already flowering, then
Yeah,
it will continue to flower. Once they flower, they flower.
Yeah.
But if you know, I've got one with a really old aged gnarled trunk on it, and it doesn't produce a single flower.
I had one which I didn't mollycoddle, and it's now dead.
Nigel, talk to Chris Thomas.
Yes, he might better help.
As in South Wales.
Yeah, he picks them up off the mountain.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he goes up on the Brecon, doesn't he?
maybe he could get you one.
Good thinking. Thank you.
Okay, laburnums then.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely, that.
This is one. This is an air layering that I took from a tree when I lived in Ilminster, and it's that I took this photograph this afternoon. It's looking absolutely fab. And I've got, you can see the bit sticking up.
Yeah.
Well, I took another air layer off of there, so I've got a baby one as well. But this one has got very, very long racemes on it.
Yeah.
So I have to grow it in the cascade style.
Yeah.
Whereas the next one is
Ooh.
much, much shorter racemes on it.
That's
That was
beautiful.
one of, is it? No, it's Dave Stewart, isn't it? Not John Stewart, Dave Stewart. That was one of his as well, I think, when I bought at auction.
Lovely.
Does it flower
and
here?
It just looks stunning this year,
Yeah.
absolutely stunning.
Mm.
And I got that blue pot this year for it.
Super.
Just great.
Did you say you're selling that, Aid?
I might sell the baby one, but no, I'm not selling that, Barry. No, I think that's looking absolutely superb. I love it.
Well
Mm.
done.
Does
Yeah.
it flower every year like that, Adrian?
Well, it's flowered every year, but I mean,
Yeah.
I've been working on it, trying to improve it, the shape of it. That's the best it's flowered and the best it's ever looked, really.
Very
Nice
nice.
shape.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
it's got a nice shape to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And does it always flower those short flowers, or
Yes, this one's, I think there are at least two species of laburnum, aren't there?
Yeah.
And
certainly the other one, that's like a full-size laburnum, isn't it?
the other one's got the very long flowers. This one never has.
The normal sort of flower you would get.
This has much shorter flowers on it,
Yeah.
always. So it's either a different variety, different species, whatever, I don't know. But it doesn't have those very long. It's a bit like wisterias. Some of them have short
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
flowers and some
Yeah.
have very, very
Yeah.
long ones.
Yeah.
But no, absolutely thrilled with this one. This is beautiful.
I've got the laburnum vossii in the garden, which
Yeah.
does have those really long racemes. Yeah.
Well, you could try
Yeah.
taking an air layer off of it, Barry. That's what I did.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And you can do it. It took very, very easily, I have to say, very easily. When I, 2 or 3 months, and I opened it up, and it was just full of roots.
Wow.
Hasn't looked back.
Yeah. I've never done an air layer. Oh, yeah.
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 How do you, or do you, water the moss during the air layering? Do you water it?
I didn't use moss.
No, you didn't.
No, I just put, but I did water it. Yeah, what I did was put, I take a plastic flower pot, cut it down the middle,
Yeah.
so you can wrap it round the tree.
Yeah.
And then put it round where you've taken the bark off, and just fill it up with normal, compost or whatever.
Yeah.
And then because
So you can just water it from the top then.
well, wrap it in polythene, but yeah, you can just open up the top and pour some water in to make sure it doesn't get dry. Yeah. That's what I did anyway.
That Cotoneaster you've seen of mine that I air layered, I did that with a polythene wrap, but I put water in with a plastic syringe every so
Yeah.
often.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with mine, but I didn't do it before when I did a juniper, which was half and half successful, because I did 2 in the same sort of area, and one took and one didn't. But
Yeah.
this time I'm doing it on oak, and so I water it with a syringe. But
Mm.
I've just got a gadget that they used with my heart procedure I just had. I catched the thing that they were going to throw away, which I'm now hopefully going to fit, and it's got a little capillary tube that I can feed into
Yeah.
my moss and leave it there permanently. And I'm watering it with that stuff that Tony always gets from somewhere in Yeovil.
Yeah.
I have his leftovers, but
Clonex.
hey,
Clonex.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, Clonex, and I just seeing whether that's more. But I think it's going to be successful because the leaves above the cut are coming on beautifully as if it hasn't been
Yeah.
cut. So there's a fair chance that is growing
Yeah.
as it should do.
Yeah. Well, we've seen these this evening, the results of 2 nice air layerings, and it's really worth trying.
Mm.
Can I ask, Adrian? You said that you put the flower pot in half, wrapped it round, obviously
Yeah.
wire to hold it, tipped
Yeah.
some soil in.
Yeah.
Then you said you unwrapped it. With what did you wrap it with? Was it cling
Oh,
film?
just cling film or polythene. Yeah, yeah. And also, I put black plastic over the outside because I don't. Yeah, you know, I usually put black plastic around the
For
outside.
the roots, yeah.
To
Yeah.
keep the light out.
Yeah, stop the light getting in.
Yeah.
But
Thank
when
you.
Chris Connerbeer came, he said that's a fallacy. It makes no difference.
Yeah, well, maybe.
But Tony, everybody's got their own idea. And no matter what, everything people keep telling me, I'll follow them to the letter. Then
Yeah.
I find somebody else comes up with something else that completely contravenes what I've been told previously. And it's all a load of rubbish because it either works or it don't work. And I found most of it doesn't work when I do it. But
The
I'm
trouble
not
is
willing to do it.
with wrapping it with black plastic is you can't see what's going on. At least
No.
if you
No,
use
I put-
clear plastic, you can
I put
actually
clear
see
first.
when the roots are growing
then
out.
black.
So, you know, try both methods.
Mm.
Just mess around with it. But my advice, if you're doing air layerings, is you know, don't be scared to actually take some quite thick branches.
Mm.
Don't mess around with spindly little things. Get
No.
some good chunky ones. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the book open on the laburnum page, and it looks to me like Adam's laburnum is the one with the short racing.
Right. Okay. Thank you for that, Tony.
It's Bosses, Scotch, Common,
Mm.
and Adams.
All right.
But Adams looks an orange colour rather than yellow. I don't know if you can. It weighs half a ton.
Oh. Yeah. Difficult to see, really, but
Yeah, the Adams is the one at the bottom next to the pink one,
yeah.
to the left of the pink one.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
The
Oh,
other-
there's a pink one, is there?
yeah.
Oh, right.
The ones
Oh, I
at the
want
top,
one, Tony. I want
the
one.
long ones are the ones at the top.
What you were saying about size, Graham Potter at Kaizen does some colossally thick air layers, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sort of, you know, thick as your arm and more.
Yeah,
you know.
don't be scared to attempt some pretty big branches, because that way you'll get a good sized tree. Mm.
I've got a tree you can
Did
see.
one
You know.
I did one last week on my yew,
Mm.
and the trunk is so
Yeah.
big. And I did one on a maple we've got in a big pot
Yeah,
on the same time.
it's
So we'll see how that goes.
it's very satisfying when it works.
Yeah.
Mm.
I killed a crab apple years ago trying to do it. And the trunk was like that.
You sound a bit like me, Nigel. I kill most things when I try something.
We've all killed a few.
We all learn by our losses.
Yeah,
I've
that's
got
how you learn, Dave.
Mm,
Practice, practice, practice.
yeah.
Buy some cheap trees.
Here I go with my oak this time. I've only got one. I'm running out of time, but I wanted to do that cherry, but you put me off a bit with that because of the constrictions about how close they are together and whether it's flowered here and is there a shoot coming there. And because I wanted to dig them up was the plan, because that's where my extension is going to be, and use those really fantastic trunks on them.
Yeah.
But you said because it doesn't, I've got no growth above or something, it won't work.
Well, you can take the branch back as long as there's another smaller branch behind it. But if
Yeah.
there's a smaller branch, the whole branch will die. That's what Mac has said. If you go on his website and have a look, you'll see he's got quite a bit of experience with cherries, being in Japan.
I've got a picture here to share.
Oh, great. Oh,
Ah,
Mike.
yes.
Nice.
Ah,
Looking quite good this year.
That's beautiful, Mike.
Yeah.
It has had one year with a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Then it's had a year with a lot less. So
Yeah,
this
that's
is sort of not bad at all.
No,
But yeah, it gives us so much pleasure, that tree.
Mm.
But
Looks
it's,
stunning, Mike.
because it was so late this year, its blooming time is a bit short, I think, compared with normal. Because they're coming out late, but it seems to be a shorter period than normal. It's going off already now, I notice.
yeah.
But it has, thank you, Adrian, given us so much pleasure.
Mike, where do you keep it in the winter?
There, out on the ledge, on the
Yeah.
there's a fence here and quite large bushes there, so it's shaded half the day, I suppose. In the heat of summer, that goes on a tray of water all day, all the time.
Why do you, Barry, you asked that, but I don't, from my experience, wisteria as bonsai, perfectly all right outside in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've left mine out, all winter, but I don't know whether this cold in March really got it, but it just hasn't flowered at all. The buds have just gone brown.
I know some people have lost their wisteria.
Yeah, that will have been the late frosts, Barry.
I think it was a fairly sheltered spot where it was.
But I was at John Trott's last month, and he was showing me that the big wisteria he's got, and it was it last? Yeah, during the frosts, and most of the flower buds were frosted off.
Yeah,
And
it's not the winter frosts. It's not the protection in the
Oh,
winter.
no.
It's when you see those flower buds swelling, Barry, and there's frost forecast, that's when you need to protect it.
Right.
Fleece it or something.
Yeah, or just pop it indoors. Stick it in the garage overnight or something like that. Just
Right.
I bought one at Taunton auction, and I think it was Sarah's, and it's never flowered.
No.
And it's got some sort of I think the lower part of the tree near the Nabari is becoming very weak, and the whole thing was upright when I got it, and now it's laying down. So I'm not sure how much root there is left. It's leafing up now, but it's never flowered.
Oh dear.
John suggested that when it's finished flowering, you put it in, make sure you stand it in water for the whole of the summer.
Yeah.
But it didn't really apply because it's never bloody flowered.
That was Cotoneaster. I did a air layer. It's looking a lot better this year. There's a bit more coming out at this side. It's going to be quite nice, I think.
Yeah,
that's really cute.
What size is that, Michael?
Sorry?
What size is that?
It's about 7 inches high.
Oh.
So the trunk is quite thick. But it's not the small leaf, it's the which one is it? The
medium leaf.
hmm?
Medium leaf.
Yeah.
It's the one with the sort of furry white stuff on the back of the leaf, isn't it? Completely different species to the normal one.
Yeah, it's the one I've got a number of group plantings of, because it's right beside the rest of the main plant is right beside the rest of my trees. So it was there to hand.
Yeah, that's really delicate.
Very nice. Well, fellas, I'm afraid I'm going to have to love you and leave you. I've got going to be up very early tomorrow.
All right.
Well, we've got someone coming to repoint all the patio area at the back on Sunday where all my trees are. Because there's no pointing between the slabs, it's just sand.
Yeah.
And he's got to scrape it all out and point it. And somehow we've got to work the trees around him working. Plus, there's the big containers there with sort of pots that one can't possibly move. You know, sort of bloody great camellias and things like that. So I've asked my son to volunteer to come and help move the pots tomorrow. But the rush to volunteering seems a bit slow at the moment.
Right. Anyway, we'll see.
Tony, ring me tomorrow sometime. I've been speaking to my brother and he understands the technicalities of what you've been told.
Yeah.
And I'll explain them to you.
All right. Thank you.
Apparently it's the new way of dealing with it.
How is it? Okay. Thank you.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
If I'm still alive.
No, you will be alive because it isn't instantaneous.
Oh,
It's not like going to a court and then saying we're going to hang you tomorrow. You've got a little bit of leeway with it.
Time to pay. All right. Thanks.
Anyway,
Dave. I'll call you tomorrow.
We'll see you Thursday.
Yes, that's my plan.
See you Thursday, Dave.
Thanks. God bless.
Have I not read something again, Jeff? Where are we? The Doug?
Next Thursday.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Don't forget.
I'm going to make a mental note. No, I want to write it down.
I did send you an email.
Yeah, Thursday.
Okay. Well,
All right.
Meet you again.
Right.
Good night, everybody.
Okay. Night, everybody.
All right.
Bye now.